Bum diggy 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 bong diggy bong.
Mexican, yes, God put on the earth all kind of man. Japanese, German, and Colombian, Chinese, and the Russian, and the African, American, Venetian, Canadian, Dutch, and the Swedish, Brazilian, to the Syrian, the Indian, and Jamaican. Too many people, them a talk about peace, but the war and the world, man, it just can't sing. So boom, diggy, 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 boom, diggy, bang. Unity, that's a band, and you know that's strong. When you take a look on the television, no gunshot and blood, there for no program, level vibe, and you know that can't wrong. True.
Think about the way that we live today. Think about the way how some people play. Think about the way that we live today. Think about the way. Think about the way.
Boom, diggy, 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 boom, diggy, bang. Milk and honey, they in every land. But the whole of it all, that's a the power man. And them don't give a damn about the situation. The owners, the jobless, and the confusion. In a pass me alarm, me know see them wrong. Me the vision look good for all the human to come through.
Think about the way that we live today. Think about the way how some people play. Think about the way that we live today. Think about the way. Think about the way. Think about the way that we live today. Think about the way how some people play. Think about the way that we live today. Think about the way. Think about the way. Music is the vibe, so open up your eyes. Time is running out, so find the feeling. So find the feeling. So find the feeling. So find the Think about the way that we live today. Think about the way how some people play. Think about the way that we live today. Think about the way. Think about the way. Think about the way that we live today. Think about the way how some people play. Think about the way that we live today. Think about the way. Think about the way.
11 months in total dating. Party face. Will Neff 5 ever.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Will Neff gifted a tier 1 sub to Serenade.
Immortal fear, that voice so clear through broken walls, that scream I hear. Cry, little sister. Come to your brother.
for some fucking content? Are you gonna open up and welcome some fucking content in your life, baby?
Strangers
I'm ready.
when will
I'm fucking juiced.
this loneliness
Ladies and gentlemen,
temptate
for my humble stream setup out here
beats like
In Los Angeles, California.
your veins?
I'd like to wish you a very hearty hello.
Little sister,
Thou shalt not lie.
come to your brother.
Thou shalt not show whole.
Jamie, sister. Love is with your brother.
Hey now. Hey now. Hey now. You've tuned into the best in the fucking biz. And I'm here to give you that good shit. So sit back, strap in, and get ready for some fuck division. Ladies and gentlemen, how are we doing?
This is our sin, but I still believe.
We got a big stream for you tonight.
Through the grief, through the light, through the storms, through the cries, through the war.
Game sent. Smell the game.
Life is hard, but your streams are a constant saving for me. Thanks, man.
I'm so ready. I'm cranked. One night off and I'm back, baby. All right. God damn it. Ladies and gentlemen, I am back. My name is Will Neff. If you haven't been here before, I'm assuming all of you fucking have at this point, but welcome to your late night. That's what I do. I'm a late night streamer. So, we got a lot to talk about tonight, folks. Maybe one of the oldest professions in Japan is that of baka? Doesn't that mean idiot?
That's for cool.
Porters who carry supplies from remote mountain guest houses inaccessible to vehicles. A baka uses customized wooden ladder frames. So this is where Death Stranding came from. Interesting. Well, that's neither here nor there. So we're doing a YouTube video tonight. I'm not sponsored, but I thought this would be a fucking disaster. This is a product that recently came out
Neff 5.
called GameScent, where apparently you can smell the game. I will be setting this up later, and atomizer, USB cables, printed materials, fill cartridges, 35 minutes. Dude, there's so much. This is gonna take so long to set up. This is gonna take.
Oh yeah, wow.
It
That's
takes
cool.
so
41 months,
long
hey,
to
no.
set up. So we got GameScent. I can help you set it up. Haas, how the fuck do you know how to set up GameScent? Lord Headass. Gracias por day 5. Cry, little sister. Thou shalt not fuck the dune bucket. Interesting.
Oh, yeah,
Someone
wow,
sent
that's
me a
for
game
cool.
called Don Flatus Poop Hunter. Okay. That's interesting. The other thing we'll be doing tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is we were going to do this last night, but I don't know how many of you caught it. I think a lot of you did. Someone just said my outfit looked amazing. I was on Cutie Cinderella's stream last night. She started her late night show and she was basically super stressed out. And she was like, hey, I trust you to be my first guest on this. Would you come be my first guest? And I was like, yeah. And it was awesome. What an awesome show. It was so much fun.
4 months. Appreciate the content always, and you did great on QT's show last night, Neff.
Thank you. Yeah, so I had a great time doing that, but unfortunately, she never told me it was in person. I just assumed that it would be a remote cast. It was not. So we did it in-house. And I had to miss the stream, but I'm back with a vengeance tonight, so we got a bunch of content tonight. Was it at the spot she paid for, or like at her house? That guy showing up was weird. It was at the same studio that Ludwig does a lot of his stuff at. Yeah, we had a we had a homeless visitor at one point break in, and I had to go deal with it. So that was something. All right, someone sent me called Twisted Bromance. This is an OTK film submission. I haven't watched any of these yet, but I was told I need to watch this.
This summer, two friends.
Tags HD, thank you.
Than just friends.
I noticed you were looking at me from across the room. I was wondering if maybe you wanted to get a drink.
Damn. I just want to let you know. Try to fuck.
This is so horny.
With my heart in love.
Hey, Will, I found out I'm bisexual because of you.
But then,
but
everything
then
changed.
Oh no. Oh God, he's using clips from the movie. Oh. Oh, Buck, yeah. I love you, Techie.
Belongs to me now. And you're gonna learn to do the fucking things I tell you to do. Does that help?
Let me know if you need anything. I got a lot of alcohol. I'm gonna call it a night.
Why Techie gay sex?
All right, buddy.
Dude, they did the re-edit of the song.
He's my friend. He wouldn't do that. He wouldn't lie. You don't have to do this. Okay.
Yes, I
I want you to wake up. Wake up.
came outside to smoke.
Wide, techie, gay sex. Dude, that was very good. That was art. That was wide, techie art.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Proud to be part of this community for over a year now. I believe I'm supposed to finalize the process by requesting you to show Hull now.
Thank you.
Neff.
Oh yeah,
Thank
wow,
you.
that's very cool.
Have you seen this new glizzy tech?
Wait, new glizzy tech. What? What is this?
Yo, Justin, you hungry? Do you want to grab some lunch?
Yeah.
Thank you for the hype train, by the way, guys. I really appreciate that.
I'm
Brad
but I
F1,
gotta tend the neurons. I'm not gonna
Pommy 21,
Don't worry, I got you.
everybody else. Thank you
Jonas,
so
grab
much.
the case!
What is this? What is this?
Nope. There we go.
All the fuck buckets are gone. All the dune buckets are gone. Fuck. Means I gotta buy one on eBay. Oh, can you please put chat back up? Yeah, my bad.
Single-use instant hot dog. Of all of the silly sentences we've said on this channel, this one might be my favorite. This, like many of our projects, started as a meme, but when we started talking about it, we realized it would probably be fairly easy to implement, and before we knew it, we were speccing out materials for an instant hot dog cooker, and a military-grade one at that. Now, right off the bat, there were some choices to make, because cooked can mean a lot of things. Hot dogs actually come pre-cooked from the factory, so while the best way, you can eat them straight out of the package. But in general, if you go to a hot dog stand on the street, those dogs are either boiled or grilled.
Yeah.
Both, but what started as a silly idea turned into more than a month-long research project to actually make the first version work. Remember, we do things not because they are
Is that fucking thermite?
easy, but because we think they'll be easy. So today, we're going with boiled, but let us know in the comments if you'd like to see a grilled version in the future.
Dirty water dogs,
some
baby.
Experiments to see if it
No.
was possible to cook a hot dog from the inside, but when we tried inserting a tube into a hot dog and then jamming a sparkler down the hole as a sort of slow form of thermite, all we got was a slightly warm hot dog and an absolutely charred core.
That's unbelievable. That's unbelievable.
So we knew it would have to be cooked exclusively from the outside because if we're doing this incredibly silly project, I won't settle for anything less than a perfectly cooked hot dog.
That's right, Fink. Look at those steaming weenies.
Since we're going with boiling our weenies, we needed a way to rapidly heat water to as close as boiling as possible. We ended up taking inspiration from this now discontinued product that makes a hot cup of coffee using a charge of thermite built into the can.
What? They made this?
The idea was that you twist the bottom, which sets off the chemical reaction and generates a huge amount of heat very quickly to warm the coffee. For those of you unfamiliar, classical thermite is a highly exothermic mixture of aluminum powder and iron oxide. The aluminum acts as the fuel and rips the oxygen off of the iron oxide, leaving
This has got to give you cancer.
behind molten iron as the mixture burns. Beyond just being set off in flower pots on YouTube, thermite has a variety of industrial applications, including welding train tracks together, or where you need a ton of molten iron,
My eyes.
sulfur to keep.
All right, get to the glizzies.
And
I'm not here for the
and
science.
evidently, a spark has to be pretty hot to set it off. The fuse material was mounted to the igniter, and then we used some tissue paper to make a tube around the fuse that we could fill with thermite to make sure it's in good contact. This can then be stuck into the thermite charge to get it to light consistently. Okay, we've got the hot stuff mostly under control now. Time to actually build the cooker. The design is pretty simple. It's basically three sections. The cooking area, the thermite canister, and an igniter on the side. The main chamber is heat-sealed shut and holds both the water and hot dog ready to be used. The thermite chamber is designed to come apart because we did intend these to be recommissionable, even if that didn't end up being the case. In terms of machining, we really only had to make 2 parts, both out of aluminum. The first has a lip for the polycarbonate tube to be glued onto. Then the part was drilled and hollowed out. First to the inner diameter of the copper tubing we're using, and then an inner lip was added for the copper tube to sit on. After those features had been turned on the lathe, it was cleaned up and then brought over to the mill to form the vent hole on the side. The other aluminum piece is a plug to fit into the bottom.
This
it has
is
an O-ring
so
ring
over-engineered. I
enough
fucking
water
love
to
it.
cover it. We heat sealed the tube closed with a removable lid and popped a safety cap on top so the seal doesn't get damaged. Though we did learn it is excruciatingly important to remove the heat seal before setting off the device.
Or else it just explodes. Yeah.
Fire extinguisher, fire extinguisher, fire extinguisher, right now.
Fire extinguisher, fire extinguisher, fire extinguisher.
Fire extinguisher, fire extinguisher, fire extinguisher, right now.
Finally, the tubes need to be armed. We're using a 15-gram charger.
So stupid.
Of our special thermite here, which
Guys, thank you so much for the hype train. I appreciate you.
Step into the end of the tube gently before adding the igniter and packing the rest of the tube with K-wool. This will help contain the reaction so the thermite doesn't get sprayed out of the vent, while still allowing gas to escape. After that, everything is closed up and the cooker is ready for use. Alright, I'm hungry and was promised a hot dog, so let's get cooking. For our final version, we also added a removable base to prevent the thing tipping over. But when everything was set and we pushed the button, the result was magical.
Oh my god.
There we go.
Lowercase 713, thank you. Oh my god. Oh my god.
And finally, I give you what may be the
Ain't
best
no way
piece
that's
of
cooked.
thermal camera footage ever recorded.
Ain't no way that's
You
cooked.
can actually see the silhouette of the hot dog as the water starts to heat up, but by the time it's done cooking and we pull it out at the end, it is a perfectly cooked hot dog, cooked through and ready to eat. I've been making videos on this platform
Then show us.
Yo, then on our 50 point.
They didn't show us? Hey, yo, that thing didn't get cooked at all.
Cooked hot
There's
dog.
a reason they didn't show us that glizzy. At the beginning?
Instant hot dog of all.
Yeah, that doesn't look. That doesn't look. How to get grill marks on it? That ain't the same dog.
Single use.
Disgusting. Lying to us. How's everybody doing? It's fucking Friday, baby.
Wow, that's very cool.
They painted those grill marks on.
Coffee heater? Oh, is this the can?
Really cool. Inside this can is
Holy
a heater filled with
shit.
thermite that can be ignited just by twisting the bottom. It looks like this. Thermite can be made from many different materials, and this coffee can version uses aluminum and sand. All thermites are exothermic, and you can see that when I activate a heater without the coffee around it. At first nothing seems to happen, but pretty quickly it heats up and it actually generated enough heat to melt the aluminum around the heater. This characteristic makes thermites useful for things like
It's melting the aluminum in your fucking coffee?
repairing train tracks or welding electrical utility wires together. Or in my case, coffee heated by thermite. Coffee's good. Let's bring some sugar. This coffee does
Ew. That's got to give you cancer. I'm sorry. If Diet Coke gives you cancer, that definitely gives you cancer. Boop, 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 boop. Whoa! Thank you so much. NYXZ. Appreciate you. Can't spell cancer without can. True. Did you see the new A24? You missed it.
I don't take no shit from anyone.
Willie, hi.
Sorry to derail, but can
Yeah.
you talk about your lucid dreaming? Like how you started it and your dream journal process?
Yeah. I took a I went to a boarding school growing up. And my coolest two professors were a couple named Mr. and Mrs. Campman. And Mrs. Campman worked at SNL and was a film teacher, and Mr. Campman was an English teacher who wrote for Rodney Dangerfield. And so I just did everything I could with the two of them because I thought they were the two coolest human beings I'd ever met. If you ever watch Analyze This, my teacher, Judith Campman, was the older woman who gets therapy from him and is like a sex addict. And she's awesome. She's incredible. So I took every class that they offered, really. And one of the classes he offered was called dream journaling. And I didn't know what the fuck it was, and I didn't really understand it. But essentially, he taught a class where he taught you basically how to better remember your dreams and like the study of dreams in an artistic pursuit.
The Pink Up Bake? Yeah. Do you watch?
Each episode, they help each other fight a new monster from across the county. But it's way too scary for most kids.
If we're gonna defeat him this time, we're gonna need to harness the full potential of our shared powers.
Sometimes the Pink Opaque feels more real than real life.
Maddie, it was a TV show.
Are you sure that's all it was? I like girls, you know that, right?
Totally, that's fine.
What about you? Do you like girls?
I think that I like TV shows.
It's our destiny.
How can I have a destiny?
Something's wrong. This isn't how life is supposed to feel. Tell me you know it's true.
Maddie, it's just the suburbs.
Seems like you're always somewhere else lately.
Maddie disappeared without a trace. All they found was her TV set burning in the backyard. I told myself I made the right choice. What if I really was someone else? Very far away on the other side of a television screen.
This looks very art house. It reminds me of that one movie, like we're all going to the World's Fair or whatever that was, that I liked. I don't know. This one's gonna be hard to gauge based on the trailer for me. Same director? Damn, bro. I'm fucking locked in. That's crazy. I'm locked in. Yeah, I liked We're All Going to the World's Fair. I thought it was an interesting film. For a film that clearly has more budget, we'll see how much of a transition to a larger scale film the director can make. One thing I will say in earnest, I have to be honest, I do not know how this actor is getting so much work. Dungeons and Dragons, he was kind of super flat. I think he's always kind of super flat. I don't get it. But he is like everywhere now. Everywhere. I don't know. He just seems to be in everything. What's his name? He's the new Michael Cera. Interesting. I would get that. Angry Wallaby, thank you so much. Justice Smith, huh? Yeah, I don't get why he is so ubiquitous. My favorite game got banned? Wait, what?
Half the videos that I make on this channel are things that I think you want to watch, either because it's a huge current event or just some juicy drama you can watch for 10 minutes during a lunch break.
Balatro got banned?
Millions of dollars. The other half of the videos I like to make are things that I know a lot about, and I don't know a lot about a lot of things. So when I feel like an expert on a subject, I like to impart my little amount of wisdom, like when I talk about streaming and industry stuff.
No, clickbait title. God damn it.
But today's different, and I hope you'll indulge me because today I'm not an expert on the subject, and I don't think any of you know what's going on. But it's near and dear to my heart because it's about my favorite video game, Balatro, and why you might not be able to play it anymore.
Balatro. Okay, sorry. That's how you say it.
Now, if you don't know what Balatro is, I'll let Northern Lion explain it.
I've been calling it Balatro.
Poker roguelite, heavily synergistic, heavily mathematical driven, heavily multiplication driven, heavily gamed by Hafu. She got like a 17 billion point hand or something.
Hafu does game on that game, and it came
Billion? Trillion, bro.
Full release this week, and it is blown up. I think they almost crossed like 1 million sales, or they're close to it, but the sales have somewhat halted because they tweeted out, the publisher PlayStack, that the game's been removed from sale on a number of digital stores in some countries, even on some console platforms, including the Nintendo Switch. And the reason is because the rating of the game got changed overnight from 3+ to 18+ because it contains prominent gambling imagery and material that instructs about gambling. Now, they go on to say that they don't allow or encourage gambling, and I'll explain how in a second. But they also said that this was a
this is bullshit. This is bullshit. This is so bullshit. If they want to be consistent about that, then any game that has ever featured a slot machine mechanic should be 18+ too. And I'm telling you right now, half of fucking Nintendo's library has some kind of slot machine effect. Mario has slot machine effects in it. Oh, line up 3 stars. Does that make kids want to fucking go? That's crazy. This is wrong.
And then they re-rated it 3+ after showing them the game, and then they flip-flopped. They flip-flopped right back, which is fucking them over. And I'm not happy about this because my favorite goddamn game, and I want the solo dev who made the game to succeed, to thrive, to make a fuck ton of money because they made a beautiful thing, and I like when beautiful things make a lot of money. Now, if you've never played a roguelike before, it's like every roguelike, man. It's like you get like a random thing, like in Hades when you get a random boom. But in this game, you get jokers, which add different multipliers depending on, different factors. What suit it is, what cards you play, what hands you play. There's a lot of different combinations. And I think nobody can explain Balatro better than this article in Paste Magazine, which is definitely worth reading. It was written by Mike Dietz, and I'm going to just read this paragraph here. Chance is inherent to solitaire in Balatro. It provides us a certain je ne sais quoi to the game, an ineffable chaos that draws us in with a slim promise of victory before kicking our ass again and again. Most of my runs in Balatro have been utter failures, complete train wrecks of terrible luck and poor decisions that keep me from progressing out of the first few rounds.
I will admit, once you have a build going, though, and once you have some really good cards, I win way more in Balatro now than I used to.
I make a lot of bad plays. Similarly, not every game of solitaire is winnable. Sometimes the cards are distributed in a way that makes further progress impossible, no matter how skilled of a player you are, but both games present you with the option to exert a little control over the randomness and to outthink the chaos and squeeze it out.
I'm relying too much on Flush. Flush is just so strong. Flush is just so strong. Flush is strong with like all the... but the thing with Flush is you need to build scaling Flush to beat most of like the bosses. So you can build Flush decks, but you have to have a scaling element like the Backpacker or Incineration Joker, where you burn your first hand and it levels up that hand. I've gotten Flush to like level 37 before, and that's when you're hitting like the millions and millions of points.
A win that seemed impossible only moments prior. Now, I don't consider Solitaire to be a gambling game. Yes, there is luck. Yes, there are better runs because of the factors outside of your control, but that's just randomness. It's not gambling.
Straight is way better. Straight is way better. The problem is straight is harder to build for. In the sense that, like, if you're building flush, you can take one of your suits and just max it. So basically, as soon as you know what suit you're building, you can make that thing fucking ballistic missile. Not full house all the way. Well, Haas, I don't know if you've played the full house flush deck or the flush house deck, but that shit goes absolutely fucking banana wax. Flush house is how I've gotten my highest score of all time. Flush house goes absolutely stupid. And I got the enchantment where it flips the planet of your most played hand, and Flush House was my most played hand, and I got the card like 20 times, and I was hitting big scores. Nandre, I actually got a gift for you. Nandre, I actually got a gift for you. It's a pretty good gift. In fact, it's one of 500 in the world. Should I show Nandre his gift?
Show, by the way.
Should I show Nandre his gift? I guess I'll show it to him. Nandre, a long time ago, the creators of a little-known game called Risk of Rain 2 made a very limited edition item. That item was the life-size Gup. Shit. It's just a mess of cables.
I'm a stud. I'm boss. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Your Detlef Schrempf jersey was a beacon to me looking into your stuff, and I've loved every minute of it. Lots of love from a very copium-filled Sonics fan.
Thank you. All right, hold on. Hold on. Okay. Nandre, we're going to try this one more time.
Oh, yeah, wow.
I'm going to try this one more time.
15 months in this.
I'm
Love
gonna
you,
pull it
you
over there.
Beautiful bastard. Never stop self-sucking like this.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
There it is. You can see its face. The life-size Gup. I think it's one of 500 ever made. It's yours, Nandre. You're nuts? Listen, when they told me they were sending it to me, I was so excited because I'm such a giant fan of the game, but I knew you would make the best home for it because it's such a limited and rare item, and you're just better at the game. And you're a Gup man, and I think you'll use it. I think you'll love it. So it's all yours, baby. But I'm letting you know.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
This motherfucker is big. It's, dude, moving that thing with a broken rib was so hard. That sucked. I'm gonna have sex on it. No, dude, come on. Don't. No, don't. You can't. You're not allowed to do that. All right. I'm sorry. Don't do that. Don't do that. You're not allowed to do that. But I knew you'd enjoy that. So my gift to you, from the good people over at Gearbox. So don't say I don't ever do anything for you. All right. While the gup is in the background, someone sent me this. First ever Florida Man games pokes fun at state's reputation. Shipping on that bad boy? No, you don't understand. When I got it, I didn't know what it was. I knew they were sending it to me, but it was like a cube this big, and it had been vacuum sealed. And I was like, what is this? What is this vacuum sealed cube? And I like punctured it, and it went, and I was like, oh God, it's the gup!
They gotta steal that, Vallejo. Don't lose the parts, please. They gotta steal that. They gotta ride with these two. Here's where it gets tricky. Sure, you swerve through those cones.
Bike stealing competition.
Swerve through those cones. 3, 2, 1, fight! Here we go. Swapmaster takes a big swing early, trying to get him to the ground.
The ultimate Florida. It's like American Gladiators for Florida. Where did Barnaby go? He's right here. Barnaby never left. He's still rooting and tooting. My room is just a big collection of toys now.
What brings you here today?
To watch stupidity occur on the grandest spectacular scale.
Yes.
What brings you out here today?
To win. I've been in Florida my whole life.
This man, Florida's.
They're calling these events. I'm calling this Tuesday afternoon.
Prepare somebody for the Florida Man game.
Experience. Being in Florida. Last 3 years, all I did for income was scrapping. So, I mean, the end of one of our events is hitching a trailer. Do that 4 or 5 times a day. So, in the end, I think experience will ultimately overcome and come.
This guy, Florida's hard. This guy, Florida's. 5,000 people attended the Florida Man games. Damn, dude, I gotta go next year. Stream them. That's good. That's good, clean American content right there. Gonna need your thoughts on Will Neff. The Superman logo for Superman Legacy. Yeah, dude, we went through this. We recently watched looked at a quick panel of all of the Superman S's. This is the Superman S, in my opinion. This is the definitive Superman S, and I think it looks good thus far. It'll be interesting to see how the rest of the suit looks. Obviously, I think there are some pieces of the Superman suit that are just inherently dated, and I don't know how well they translate. You'll notice in Man of Steel, they did away with the red underpants on the outside, which I don't think is a bad move. You know, if you but like such a cool silhouette. He's so jacked. Yeah, there's like basically the no outer underpants Superman, and then there's always like the question of what to do with his belt. And I think you got to give him a big cape. Daddy needs a big ass cape. But I'm excited to see where they go with it. Yeah. Interessante. What is this? No way this is real? It? People on TikTok have lost their minds. The fact is that this looks like cosplay. And this is more realistic. Wait, people are saying that M. Night's looks better. I don't know. I have no opinion on Avatar. Other than that, I know a lot of my Avatar heads were a little disappointed with the show. I have nothing to say about it. I don't know. I am not the opinion. Or I am not the expert. Silent Breath is a first-person horror game that takes place in the middle of a mysterious forest, and you're looking for missing people. It uses voice recognition mechanics and features dynamic scares. Let me take a look at this. Dude, these look so good now. The first person... Man, this would be a good game to use smell-o-vision for. Pop some smell-o-vision in. New Superman casting.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
We watching another episode of Ice Football tonight?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very
Maybe.
cool.
We have so much to do tonight. Okay. Wendell Pierce has been cast as Perry White in James Gunn's Superman. I mean, cool. I wasn't losing any sleep over who would play Perry White in the Superman movie, but cool to know. Behind the scenes of Escape from New York's practical effects.
Right on course.
Oh, they did it with a mini city. That is so funny.
Right on course.
I'm gonna get Haas to build me one of those. I need a mini city on my next stream background. Giaforio. Sandwiches tap in. Sandwich heads tap in. What am I looking at? Why does this have so many reposts? It's a good looking sandwich. I mean, it's kind of a normal sandwich. It looks like you got chopped lettuce with some white onion, maybe some olive oil on there, thin layer of mayonnaise, tomato, oregano, and then, yep, hit that boy with some salami and some provolone. Oh. We got so pepperoni, salami, provolone, and is this ham? I mean, it's a good-looking sandwich. It's a good-looking sandwich. I don't know if it's the best sandwich I've ever seen, but it's a good-looking sandwich. The Strangers, Chapter 1.
Do you know what today?
So they're rebooting The Strangers.
3-day road trip across the country. Or our 5-year anniversary. What a cool little town. I actually like this so much better than a hotel. I'll bet the people who live here are really happy.
Tough crowd, right?
Hi.
Hi.
Do you hear that?
Hear what?
The silence. It's nice.
I'm gonna sound off right now. The Strangers is such a hard IP to build out as like a series of films. Because I think in the same way that like Funny Games utilizes its violence, I think The Strangers, like the whole point of it is like just a group of people decided to be very violent one night. I don't know, like we'll see how they go about building this lore, but it feels weird like building it out as more than like a one-off.
Is Tamara here?
Are they about to get killed by children?
No.
I think you have the wrong home.
Okay, they used the line from the original.
That was weird.
Also, straight up, this is not how light works. This is so clearly like framed out. Like in the original, at least it was like night and there were no lights, you know what I mean? And you could kind of see her face. This, he's like a fucking silhouette. What the hell?
It's weird.
Oh, they're getting back to the classics though. You know that? I respect that. You know, if you don't know what to do with your remake, reboot, recycle, put a hot chick in the shower and then kill her. Now that's classic horror movie stuff. There you go.
You are the messiest eater on the planet.
Lock the front door.
Yeah, this song kind of goes crazy. Thanks for the Prime Gaming subscription. Because you were home.
Because you're here.
Huh? Shoot that bitch in the head. Oh, it's his wife with the mask on. You can blow her head off. This is interesting because it just kind of feels like a soft reboot, right? Like it doesn't feel like they're adding anything to the lore or even trying to. They're just like, hey, let's have another couple get murdered by the Strangers. Could be interesting. I like The Strangers. I think The Strangers is like a pretty fucking good horror movie. The original, at least. I don't know. I'm kind of indifferent. I can't put too much stock into the trailer there. Other than that, it's a Strangers movie. Will, why does horror movies won't release on Halloween anymore? I don't know. There are some. There's usually like one or two that get released on Halloween every year. Woo. You hear the official Chocobo trap rap that was included in Final Fantasy VII Rebirth? No. Do you think as like a fucking grub, they just threw you in the water and they're like, well, if he drowns, too bad, but he might wash himself, so it's a risk I'm willing to take. Got 4 kids under 5. Sometimes the only time I'm getting a shower is if I'm doing it with 1 or 2 of my kids. Exactly. Yeah, this is, I mean, people, that's like, I'll be honest, that's like late teens, early 20s manufacturing artificial fucking disgust. showering with parents. It's like, come on, man. Have you seen A Wounded Fawn? Yeah, I did see this movie. I really liked the style of this movie. It was an interesting movie. I don't know if it was, as the quote says, marvelous, but it was definitely an interesting horror film that kept my attention. I like how it played out. I liked what was going on. It's not one that I would like just off the rip recommend to people like, hey, what movie should I watch? Wounded Fawn. But if you're like a horror junkie and you've watched everything else, yeah, it's worth some of your time.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
What's your take on Shudder? Shudder is for horror junkies. I love that. If you are a fucking bona fide horror addict, yeah, it's good for you. Dune 2 was so good. Excited for you to watch. Yeah, I think I'm gonna watch with Haas this weekend.
That's very cool.
Speedy set up a display. Yeah, I saw this, dude. This is so cute. Jimmy is so cute, bro. A Speedy's hot sauce and Will Neff collaboration. All the tweets, so fucking cute, man. I'm telling you, like, this is what it's all about. I was talking about this with Cutie Cinderella last night. You know what I mean? Like, you don't just make a product to make it. You make a product because you can do something cool and do some good in the world. And like, I'm really proud of the hot sauce, and I know y'all love it. And also, like, Jimmy's vibing on it, man. You know what I mean? This guy out there in Virginia Beach is like so proud that his hot sauce has found this kind of like internet audience, and that's tight, man. I don't know, that makes me happy. Have you watched the Peter Jackson trash horror Dead Alive? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Zombaby. What a classic. Some hopeful Andre 3000 news. Didn't he say he wanted to make a rap album? I think that's what that is before I even look at the tweet. I mean, how do you follow up that flute album? I think Andre learned a valuable lesson. I think Andre got kind of hoisted on his own petard. I'll be honest, the flute album wasn't good. I love Andre 3000, and I think he was like, I can't rap anymore. I'm too old. And it was like, what are you talking about, man? What are you blathering about? And he released this flute album, and it just was like, it was okay. But like watching Killer Mike just sweep the Grammys, I'm sure he was like, okay, I probably can still rap. Especially because he's featured on one of the songs. You know what I mean? Like, he is on one of those Killer Mike songs that won a Grammy, and I'm sure he was like, all right, I could probably still fucking rap here. If you don't know the track I'm talking about, it's where is it? Here you go.
Communication coming in. Too much that I can't communicate with all of them. I do wish I had science.
I'm gonna go pee real quick while this plays.
Let's go. Get out of here. Petrol is cheaper than it's ever been. And then, who's to say when art will end? All I know is when the portrait painted, better have your portion of the rent. $1 more and you will get upgraded. When you think you've made it, you are then just tolerated, overrated. Hope I'm 80 when I get my second win. Small potatoes, all I ate before potato chips would cut my corner lips. Operator, I would pray that you connect me to a sip of sangria, Zambia, camera, cameo, hand me a handful of hips. A stamina, stampede of happily happenings, dabbling into a blip. Beyond neon, beyond the ambience, be honest, you promise that you will live. Do summers ever forget? Pajamas feel like a kid. Cucumber will make a drip. Do jump on and hit a split. Hookers don't really do shit. Do get lantern in it, bitch. Rebelling is like an itch. Oh. I'ma live forever.
Yeah, diamond shaped like a teardrop. I got the streets in the head like fly, just like a skydiver. Spill, I can get manslaughter. Suicide door on the Range Rover. Depending on the time I was laying up, I could have been wearing an animal. Pull up and get that shit in the Lambo. When it gets odd, think take a gamble. Trying to avoid cameras, break my heart. Trying to avoid cameras. I keep shit loaded like a band. Learn how to turn a trap house to a mansion. Watch me watch the world take my pain and balance it. It's better to be an outcast in a world of envious. White socks, feel a flip-flop. Chanel vintage till infinity.
I'ma live forever.
Music, computers, and robbers, and looters with shooters, and shooters with Rugers, and shooters with Rugers. CDs with my tutors, and my tutors taught me a terrible miracle. You can lie, cheat, and still kill in America. Be celebrated like Captain America. Fuck it, I'm with it, let's get it. This nigga in Niggers and Bentley, Valet and Lennox. Man, I'm a villain with chillin', so I'm never chillin'. I gotta make millions. I used to be dope with the dealing, but that got a ceiling, and we know the usual illin'. Niggas get rich and go bitch and go fed and go stitching and fuck up their family and friends. Me, I go to Germany, earn me a couple of million, return with a couple of bins. Or go to Brazil and just kick it and chill till I'm over the hill and still fucking on women. The world got no mercy, so I had to show them like Percy. With me, it just can't be no limit. 100% authentic, see, I got no gimmick, so I ain't protecting no image. My style original, pivotal, it's going digital. Niggas you like as a mimic. I'm a menace that's moving on vengeance. I promise my op that my aim.
What you eating? Chomps, which is like protein beef stick.
Wow, that's very cool.
Nod or smoke time.
And generic Trader Joe's Takis. It's a little protein snack.
It ain't enough that I took out my op in this block. We burnt down this whole fucking village. Did it with smile, not agreements. It was my pleasure to see that this fuck nigga finished. You get offended, then fuck it, my nigga. I'm with it, I'm hitting, let's get this shit in. Back of the club, the immaculate thug with bottles of.
Yeah. Killer Mike's album was insane. I'm a little upset. He's kind of a cop, but he's still pretty awesome. How is he a cop? Long story. Long story. Not worth getting.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Thank you for the awesome streams. They get me through the early hours being up with pain or ATM recovering from an allergic reaction. Keep being the incredible human you are and spreading all the love. Can't wait for what you have in store for the rest of 2024. Neffel.
Isn't he a huge progressive? I think Killer Mike has some very based takes and some very not based takes. Is what I'll say. And if you want to look it up,
oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
You can kind of see why people were disappointed with him on your own time. I'll be honest. I think if Killer Mike was anybody else, people wouldn't have been so disappointed. But because he was such like an outstanding voice in black politics, him having kind of less than awesome takes was really disappointing. And less than awesome is kind of like a very polite way of saying it, is what I'll say. Still makes a hell of an album though. One Punch Man 3 trailer? Oh! Shogun's 6 so far. I've only watched the first episode, but I fucking loved it.
彼はリミッターが外れていた。どんなに努力を重ねても生物の成長には制限が設けられている。強力すぎる力は持ち主に負担がかかり不具合を生じさせる。あるいは品性を失った怪人のように暴走を起こすこともある。だから個々の生物は生存目的や理性を失わない範囲内でしか成長できないように神に設計されている。それがリミッターだ。だが彼は違った。平凡な出生、平凡な生活、 何の素質も持たないただの一般人。それが努力のみで限界の扉をこじ開け、リミッターを破壊した。
最強対最強。アニメ「ワンパンマン」第3期制作進行中。
Dude, I'm ready. Dude, I will admit something. I know so many people are so down on season 2. I get it. It wasn't as good as season 1. I understand. But also, I watched season 2 and I wasn't like, this is I never at any point was like, this is terrible. I still enjoyed it. I still really enjoyed it. So like, I don't know. I know that there are some people that literally were like, I'm done with One Punch Man. Fuck this. But it's so, that first season is such a high bar to live up to.
King of Leighton 5.
Brady news. What the hell? Tom Brady runs the 40-yard dash faster at 46 than he did at 22. That's fucking wild. I mean, at 22, he was slow as a bag of bricks, so. Oh, he's not exactly dusting himself either. Steroids? No, maybe, but Tom just lives such a fucking clean lifestyle. He's on that LeBron James, like, workout, get dunked in an ice bath, get every one of your muscle fibers massaged by a different masseuse, have all your food prepared by a private chef. Like, yeah. I hate to break it to you guys. If you spend millions of dollars on your body, you will age slower too. You will age slower too if you spend millions of dollars on your body. One thing I did see though that is crazy is like they had the muscle scan of a 70-year-old triathlete, and just like their muscle composition compared to another 70-year-old was so different. It was almost like freaky. Like working out every week of your life is so important, you guys. I've been pretty kind of like calm about suggesting it. If you do not work out in one way, play a sport, do yoga, something, Pilates every week of your life, you are fucking up. I will say that flatly now. You need to be doing something to work out every week. It could be whatever you enjoy, but you have to do something. See your clip.
AI sucks, doesn't it? You can even hear how inconsistent the symphony is.
Oh, did he make a symphony on AI?
Pretty crazy, huh? Just kidding, get rolled.
That's pretty funny. Good bait. Okay. Hollywood Reporter. Dennis Villanueva still has sleepless nights over Blade Runner 2049. I don't think I will ever approach someone else's universe again. I still wake up sometimes at night saying, why did I do that? Yeah. I get that. I get that. I really liked Blade Runner. I really enjoyed it. I liked it a lot. I understand the regrets there. I feel like Well, I don't want to ruin anything for anybody. That's a ruinable film. I understand his regrets, though. It was a great film. It wasn't perfect. I'll admit it. And I think that part of that is like the first Blade Runner is perfect. The first Blade Runner is a fucking perfect movie. Did you think it was good? Yeah, I thought it was great. But it's just hard to put anything against Blade Runner. Blade Runner is a perfect film. Blade Runner is like the first time I watched it, like I wept hysterically. Like no emotional resolution in Blade Runner 2 was going to live up to like Tears in Rain. Wept? Oh, come on. Tears in Rain, man? Tears in Rain as a teenager felt like getting hit with a fucking sledgehammer, bro.
I've seen things you people wouldn't believe. Attack ships on fire off the shoulder of Orion. I watched sea beams glitter in the dark near the 10-house gate. All those moments will be lost in time, like tears in rain. Time to die.
I mean, I just, this message is like a young kid struggling with depression and his own mortality, watching someone exceptional, like go to war with their creator in the pursuit of more life because the brevity of their existence felt more cruel than never existing in the first place. And despite everything, despite the fact that he literally kills his own god, he is unable to save himself or the lives of the people he loves. And in a moment of grace, he basically spares the life of his mortal enemy because he knows his own time has come to an end. And he would rather spend that last minute with anybody imparting the wisdom he has than exact vengeance. I mean, like, how do you compete with that? Do you think Deckard was a replicant? I do. I do think Deckard was a replicant, and I think that's what the second Blade Runner ruined. I'm gonna be honest. I'm sorry, the second Blade Runner ruined that. And I think that's what Dennis is talking about. I think when Dennis says, I have sleepless nights over Blade Runner 2049. When I saw Deckard show up on camera, I felt two things. I felt elation for the nostalgia I was experiencing, but I also felt horror because I knew the two storylines would never match again. Not the author's intent. I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't care what Do Androids Dream of Electronic Sheep intended, because ultimately Blade Runner is better than the book it's based on. I'm sorry. I've read Do Androids Dream of Electronic Sheep. It's not as good as Blade Runner. Period. Full stop. I'm sorry. It's just not. In the same way that like the Jurassic Park movie is better than the book. I read it. So many book fiends were like, Jurassic Park, the book. Fuck out of here. Come on. really like Do Androids Dream of Electric, not electronic. You guys are really, I saw a lot of people in chat get really upset when I said electronic sheep. Deckard being a replicant is one of the coolest trail of breadcrumbs in film history. It's never explicitly said. It's never explicitly stated. Only in the director's cut can you really come to that conclusion. But it's great. It's fucking unbelievably great. It's so brilliant. Harrison Ford said he doesn't think he was. Harrison Ford also pierced his ears at age 65 on the Jimmy Fallon show.
Entertainment.
I'm sorry. I don't care what the actor thinks. I don't care. Like, he's a great actor. I don't care what he thinks. I'm sorry. That's not something I care about. If the actor interpreted it the same way that the director did, I don't care. If you can watch the director's cut of Blade Runner and honestly you don't see that the director is kind of begging the question and leaving the ending ambiguous that Deckard might be a replicant.
Just got the hot sauce today. We put it on our wings for dinner and that shit rules. Can't wait to try on a breakfast sando tomorrow. Hell yeah, man.
Thank you so much. How do you make a sequel to Blade Runner without Deckard? Just don't have Deckard. It's the universe they're in. Did you enjoy The Mandalorian? Okay. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how to answer that. Listen, for me, for those of you who don't know what I'm talking about, in the director's cut of Blade Runner, it is heavily implied that Deckard is a replicant. And one of the pieces of evidence they do that with is with the kind of conversation around implanted memories and dreams, where the replicants kind of would lose their minds unless they had dreams implanted in themselves, right? That and memories in themselves that made them feel more human. And one of Deckard's recurring dreams in the director's cut is, anybody, come on, does anybody know this detail? It's a unicorn. It's a unicorn. And at the end of the film, the Blade, the guy that's like his cop friend with the very pocked skin leaves a origami of a unicorn. In basically incepting the idea that he knows Deckard's dreams and he is now going to begin hunting him as well. So I think it was intended. I think that it was supposed to be ambiguous, but for me, I like the idea that Deckard is a replicant more. It speaks to kind of like the Shakespearean tragedy element of Blade Runner, where it's like this unaffected detective in the last moments of his journey all of a sudden realizes that he's been hunting and killing his own people, and that now he must go on the run and become hunted and battle for life in the same way that the replicants around him that he slayed did. I think that has a lot of impact. But like in the Blade Runner sequel, he's just kind of like a blissfully unaware dude who fucked a robot and had a kid. And there were no repercussions whatsoever. Listen, I loved the Blade Runner sequel. I did, but that was fundamentally my big drawback. That was fundamentally my problem with it. And it sounds like Dennis has the same problem with it. So You are so real for this.
Likely to sell out their family and friends for fame. Ludwig? Why?
He made a video recently that dude, I was laughing so much because I knew she was putting my ass in the hot seat with the fucking board. That is so not my shit, right? I stay so clear of drama, and I've never taken a pot shot at anybody on this platform, maybe outside of Hassan, because I know him so well and I can call him a big fat fuck or whatever I want to say. But to have a board where everything was insults, I was like, oh, this is so tough for me. So to turn that on she and Lud was pretty funny. I talked to Lud on the phone afterward, and I apologized. I was like, hey, Luddy, I love you. And he was like, oh, no, dude, I thought it was funny. So I thought it was a funny moment. But obviously, I don't mean to come after anybody or make anybody feel uncomfortable. It's not important enough to me. Blade Runner 2099 director or Jonathan Van Tulken set to direct as Amazon series gears up for production in new location. Oh, there's going to be a Prime Blade Runner series. Isn't this the second Blade Runner series? Wasn't there like an animated one? I never watched it. Lotus something. Was it good? Cowboy Bebop X Blade Runner. I've actually watched this video before. How influenced Cowboy Bebop or Blade Runner was by Cowboy Bebop, not the original, the sequel. Did you like Cyberpunk Edge Runners? Yeah, it was fucking incredible. Coyote vs. Acme canceled. Yeah, this has been a long time coming. This has been a long fucking time coming. They put it up for auction. No one bid what they wanted to, but they set the price at an oppressive point where almost no one could afford it. It was like $80 million. And instead of selling it and let it see the light of day, they're just going to scratch it and get a tax credit. And then Warner Brothers has the fucking gall to say that they're the last true storytellers out there. Pfft, rough. They didn't even take counteroffers on it. No, they give you the full technical conversation on this. But basically, if you just record a film as a loss, a straight loss, you can recoup a certain amount of the cost of the film against your capital gains. Now, Warner Brothers has another movie coming out this year that they assume, I bet, that they're going to make a ton of capital gains on, not to mention fucking, I think that wasn't Barbie a Warner Brothers film? Yeah, Barbie was a Warner Brothers film. So Dune 2 and with Dune 2 and Barbie on the books for Warner Brothers, they have almost an infinite amount of capital gains that they can try and write off losses against, right? So basically Warner Brothers looked at their catalog and they're like, oh, we made an absolute fucking shit ton of money. Acme versus Coyote might lose money because I forget how much it was. Why don't we just never release it, burn it out, say it was a disaster, and then write off our capital gains against the loss that is that film? Now, in order to do that, you cannot release that film. It has to be basically thrown in a vault and burnt to the ground. Cool. And that's what they did. They basically were like, oh, we've made enough money this year. We're going to burn this project to the ground. Now, the problem with this, Candace, thank you for the Prime, is that people have been working on Coyote versus Acme for the last 5 years. Was it already filmed, though? Yes. They've been working on it for 5 years. It is the passion project of so many animators. It has been a project that has been in the works for forever. It's got a stacked cast. John Cena, Will Forte, PJ Brine from, I think, Wolf of Wall Street. It's got an awesome cast. And apparently every test audience said it was great, said it was a really good film. So ultimately, they were just like, we don't know if Looney Tunes still has the brand recognition that it used to. We're just going to burn it out. There's no legal recourse those who worked on it can take. That's so fucked. What's their recourse? They worked for a company. The company paid for a product. They made the product. It's up to that company to release it or not. Like, no, there's no legal recourse. Did you see Will Forte's tweet about it? No. Honestly, it's a very fucked up thing to do, but it is completely within Warner Brothers' rights to do this. Now, what I assume will happen, someone's going to leak this fucking movie. Someone is going to leak this movie.
Cool.
100% someone's going to leak this movie. Akko, thank you so much. Someone is going to get this film out.
That's for cool.
100%.
Love ya, Will.
Yeah.
Thank you for being such a solid dude.
Thank you.
I lost my big brother to cancer 16 years ago.
I'm so sorry to hear that.
And your stream and your YouTube videos has helped keep me sane.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, man. Heart.
I hope you're feeling better. That's really tough. I'm sorry to hear that. I actually lost my brother around the same amount of time ago. So stay strong. I'm still pissed we never got to see Brendan Fraser's Firefly. Yeah, apparently that's the other question that all of a sudden gets begged, which is crazy, right? So when Warner Brothers did this the first time with Batgirl, the assumption from everybody was Warner Brothers is doing this because Batgirl is a heaping pile of dog shit. And a lot of audience sample that watched the movie kind of related that it wasn't great, but it wasn't a finished film. They watched kind of like a running edit of it. So that was the assumption, is that Warner Brothers was so embarrassed of how fucking bad Batgirl was that they never released it. But now there's a question of like, wait a minute, could Batgirl have been a good movie that literally got nuked as a preemptive tax write-off? All right, here's what Will Forte wrote. I never have seen this. To the cast and crew of Coyote vs. Acme, I know that a lot of you haven't gotten a chance to see our movie, and sadly, it's looking like you never will. Holy fuck. When I first heard that our movie was getting deleted, I hadn't seen it yet. So I was thinking what everyone else must have been thinking. This thing must be a hunk of junk. But then I saw it, and it's incredible. Super funny throughout, visually stunning, sweet, sincere, and emotionally resonant in a very earned way. As the credits rolled, I kind of just sat there thinking how lucky I was to be a part of something so special. That quickly turned to confusion and frustration. This was the movie they're not going to release? Look, when it comes to Hollywood business stuff, I don't know shit about shit. What a quote. I don't know shit about shit. Even when a movie tests very well, like ours, there's no guarantee that it's going to be a hit. And at the end of the day, the people who paid for this movie can obviously do whatever they want with it. It doesn't mean that I have to like it. I fucking hate it or agree with it. And it doesn't mean that the movie is anything less than magnificent. You would be so proud of it. Oh. A movie that should be seen but won't. Please know that all the years and years of hard work, dedication, and love that you put into the movie shows in every frame. That's all, folks. Oh my God, man. Holy shit. If it leaked, they cannot claim the tax write-off, so someone should do it soon. Yeah. I actually don't know the legality of that.
31 to 1 months. Feel.
I actually don't know the legality of that. If it leaks, if they wouldn't be able to claim a write-off. I actually don't know the legality. I think they could still write it off even if it leaked. They legally have to prove They legally have to prove it is destroyed. Yeah, but that doesn't mean that if someone illegally made a copy of it, you know what I mean? That is crazy though. That like a $50 million movie will end up being seen by like 30 people. That is like $1 million per person for that project. That's so fucking wild. It's more than likely not gonna get leaked. The movie was made with cloud animation software. Yeah, I don't know.
Do you know the YouTube channel, Almost Friday TV? They make some really good sketch comedies. When you have the time.
That was loud. Why does someone keep sending me the 21 Pilots album? It's like the third time I've been sent this album. Will Neff spotting.
Yeah, it is better.
Was that Will Neff playing frisbee in the park?
Wait, what? Where? Where? Wait, where? I don't think so. Oh wait, was he walking his doggo? Oh shoot. I don't think Mr. Will the Neff will come to our town, this tiny town. I think he's like a celebrity on Twitch. Did you know that? I certainly didn't know. But yeah, our town is
God, I love Julie's art style so much. Okay.
so tiny. I don't think.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to get in the game? It's time. Ladies and gentlemen, there was a viral product on the internet recently called Game Scent that allowed you to smell video games. Most people wrote this product off as ridiculous or stupid. Not me. I bought it immediately. And I'm going to be the first person to test it live on stream. Oh, okay. Here it is. This is the Game Scent. Scent bottles. Okay. Accessories. It's very well packaged. I will admit that. Audio stream adapter. Okay. So we got our Game Scent, which is going to live right here on my desk. Okay. Then we got our scents. We have gunfire, explosion, forest, race car, storm, and air. All right, should I open one of these? I'm going to open storm. Ooh. Okay, storm is very fragrant. It's like a perfume almost. All right, let's try forest. That is also very fragrant. It's not a bad smell. It's just fucking intense. Race car.
Oh yeah, wow,
Okay.
that's very cool.
Drink it.
Okay, race car was...
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Nobody can say Will Neffiston doesn't have the best game sense. He always has full situational awareness.
Dude. Okay, it is burnt rubber. And it's so concentrated. Oh! Okay. All right, let's smell air. This one's clean air. Ooh, that's nice. That one's nice. That one smells good. Oh, God. Gunfire.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Just finished day part 2. I was so happy with it. What did you think, Will?
I got it on my hand. Holy shit, dude. They're so concentrated. Ugh. That's like a mix between sulfur and the dankest weed I've ever smelled. The dankest weed I've ever smelled. Oh, God, fuck. Last one's explosions. Oh. Yo, why that smell like Gushers? That just smells like Gushers. That one's delicious. Okay, so Storm, Forest. Wait, was Forest good? Yeah, Forest was real good. Clean air scent, Storm,
Front page,
Forest,
Neff, let's
and
go.
Explosions, delicious. Gunfire and Race Car, nightmares. Fucking nightmares, dude.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Okay, so I'm opening the game scent now. And I think I pop this top open. Okay. And they've got... Wait a minute. Do I pour this in there? Dono Walled the app? Wait, what? Here it is. Read the instructions. What instructions? Ah! I got some jacks. Oh! Oh, I dropped the plug on my baby. All right, let me get everything out. Link in Discord. All right, let me get everything out first. Hold on. Holy smokes. Audio stream adapter.
Oh yeah, that's very cool.
Neff 5, Neff 5, Neff 5.
How many things can I drop on my balls in one stream? Okay. We got everything out. Discord. So there are no instructions that I see. Haas. Game Scent. You will need this app for Game Scent. Okay. We're going to download the app. The app is Game Scent. All right, let's get a quick hit of that race car again to dial in. Okay. What the fuck? Where is the app? Game Scent.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
wow, that's very cool.
I would hate for race car to be the last thing I smell before I die of a very unfortunate self-sucking accident.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a very candid review. Game Scent is not paying me. These 4, delicious. I'm excited for them. These 2, under no circumstance should you ever smell. Fucking race car and gunfire are absolute. Okay, creating an account. Hold on.
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Loving the ball torture stream tonight, King.
The ball torture stream. A little cock and ball torture.
Oh yeah, wow.
Hang on, I'm making an account.
Elden Ring is gonna smell wild.
Elden Ring is gonna smell wild. Especially because I'm killing Millennia tonight. Oh, that's what I didn't tell you guys. What the fuck? What the?
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Why isn't it letting me register? I am baffled.
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
You should smell GTA.
What? Okay, hang on, this is not working. Okay, so I'll tell you the other thing that happened. I got to the last, or the secret boss, whatever her name is, Melania. And I went in one time and I was like, oh, this is her. And I got killed. And then I went in a second time just to kind of see her moves. And then I haven't played her since. I just kind of gave up. So hopefully we can beat her tonight. Maybe one shot. I know everybody says she's like impossible. Okay, there's our account. Nice. Verification code. Jesus Christ, man. You do smells. Why am I doing homework? Okay, one of the bottles is leaking. I can smell it. I can smell it. Okay, submit. Okay. For atomizer. Connect power to atomizer. Long press atomizer. Okay. Start scanning. Select atomizer. Okay. All right. Oh my God. This is a lot of work. Okay. For scent installation. Let's do that first. Place. Gun scent cap. Okay. Oh. Oh. So, okay. So I literally take this and just lock it in like that.
That's very cool.
Oh my God. The device is armed. I feel like I'm making a fucking bomb. I feel like Nicolas Cage in The Rock. You want me to stick that needle in my fucking heart? Oh God, racing cars. All right, I gotta do this one quickly. Jesus H. Christ. I have to make sure Caroline doesn't accidentally like tip this over, or else we are all gonna die.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Make sure you put the bottles in the correct slots. Yes, Haas. I'm looking at the numbers, or else it's gonna be fucking racing car for everything. What are we doing? I'm going to be the first user of Smell-O-Vision on stream. Game Scent. But it's got a long and exhaustive setup process that you're going to go through with me. Okay. The charges are loaded into the device. Now we very carefully apply the top again. The device is armed. The device is armed. Okay. Okay. For scent. Single tap fires the scent manually? Oh! The clear air scent is there as like an antidote for the other scents. Remember when I was like, oh, there's one scent that's just called clean air? It's to neutralize the other scents. Lower the camera for YouTube video, please. Well, like this? That looks like shit. Okay, here's the device.
Oh yeah, wow.
We need to set up the adapter.
Love the streams. My favorite entertainer on the platform. Now show hole.
Holy shit. There's so... HDMI audio, DC in, audio in, HDMI in. What? Game console audio stream adapter. What about if I'm doing it with my computer?
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
You need to pass HDMI from graphics card through it. What? What?
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Skiwawa.
Okay. Fuck. Okay, Haas, I need to call you. I'm sorry. What the fuck am I doing here?
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Okay, sorry guys. Haas, hello?
Bonjour.
Okay. So I need to unplug my capture card for my camera?
No, so you're going to put this in between your monitor and your GPU.
Okay.
So
I can...
GPU into that little box, and then from that little box into your monitor.
All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Doable. So I'm going to... Oh, fuck. This is going to be a disaster. Hold on, Haas. Keep them entertained.
Okay. Beep boop. So, how's the weather?
I unplugged the wrong thing.
He's doing great, guys.
I unplugged the right thing.
He's very good at solving tech issues. This will not take any longer than an hour to do. Don't you worry.
I can still hear you.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
He's never gonna let me out of the base.
Haas, you Okay. What the dog fuck?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
If you smell fire, that's bad.
Well, what the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, Haas. It is in between my left monitor and the screen. However, my left monitor is not turning back on. It needs power? Yeah. Configure device. Cake. So configure device. Cake. So configure device. Cake. So configure device. Cake. So configure device. Cake. I think I got it. Configure device. I think I got it. Connecting Wi-Fi scanning. 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 I gotta go find the password. Fucking.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool. 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 Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
We will work one. We will work one.
Oh yeah, wow, that's
We
very
will
cool.
work
Oh
one.
yeah, wow, that's
We
very
will
cool.
work
Oh
one.
yeah, wow, that's
We
very
will
cool.
work
It's happening. It's happening. It's happening. Can I fix it? It's still connected. I want to smell the day. Wait, is the audio still looping?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Vibe Clogger gifted a tier 1 sub to D3 and V3R_pot1.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Vibe Clogger
Wait, why
gifted a
can't I
tier
hear
1
it?
sub to Jeremy3186.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Vibe Clogger gifted a tier 1 sub to GMSec.
Oh yeah, wow,
I can hear
that's very
you.
cool.
Vibe Clogger gifted a tier 1 sub to FatalBit.
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Vibe Clogger gifted a
Very
tier 1
cool.
sub to
Vibe
Caster.
Clogger.
Gifted a
Oh,
tier
yeah,
No, I can't even hear my own stream if I turn it up. What the fuck?
Oh yeah, wow, that's very cool.
Hola now.
No, I don't think so.
Oh yeah, wow.
Game sent, baby. Get in the game. All right.
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit.
Scanning for devices.
You will buy Will Neff merch now. You will buy Neff merch.
Okay.
Oh yeah, wow.
Guys,
that's
I know
very
you're
cool.
sending the clip, but I can't hear anything from stream.
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Like,
I'm a stud.
It has
I don't take
ruined my ability to hear my own stream.
Pause. It puts the lotion
But
on.
we're forging ahead.
Chat. There's nothing in the
Connecting
basement that's
adapter
fine.
to
Follow
Wi-Fi.
now,
Okay.
Neff.
Come on.
Oh yeah, wow. That's very
Got it.
cool.
Love this stream.
Connect power to atomizer.
Neff whammy.
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
An anonymous user gifted a tier 1 sub to HeXRM's way.
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Echo, 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 cheech ho, echo, 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 or echo, 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 echo,
My
echo, echo.
computer is barely working.
Oh yeah,
I don't have any music playing now, do I?
Echo oh.
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Dizzy gifted a tier 1 sub to Miker7813.
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Showhole.
Game sent.
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
This message will
plugged
echo
in.
for all eternity.
Oh yeah, wow. That's
Scanning
very
for
cool.
devices.
Showhole, showhole, showhole.
Where's that?
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Echo, echo, echo.
Oh yeah, wow.
Oh my god,
that's
it's
very
on.
cool.
And it's scanning. And it's connected.
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Yes.
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Murtask
Wait,
gifted a
it's
tier
doing
1
that
sub
now.
to Supai Like Cats. They have given 8 gift subs in the channel.
Oh yeah, wow.
Atomizer connected.
Echo City.
Oh my god.
yeah,
Wait,
wow,
I can
that's
just
very cool.
so I can just press one of the smells now.
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
I'm scared.
No. No.
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Chat
It
keep
is.
donating.
All right, so am I testing gunfire?
Oh yeah,
I've
wow.
triggered
That's
it.
very cool.
What's the fam's honey company again? I need some honey. And a man.
Oh yeah, wow. That's
I'm
very
not getting
cool.
anything.
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Can't wait for the smell-o-vision playthaw of Boogerman.
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Neffel.
Oh yeah, wow. That's very cool.
Will my captors will release me if you show hole. Please hole now.
Is that gonna do it? It looks like it's
I'm
like
a
playing
stud.
telephone with
I'm
itself.
ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Pit Twister Mr. Blister Deadly Twister on
No.
Daddy's Fister Sister was fisted by Mr. Magister on Testosterone Sister.
Oh wait, I just restarted the monitor. Maybe it's gonna turn on now. No signal.
I'm a stud. I'm ballsy. I don't take no shit from anyone.
Beach.
Okay, I
mouse,
think the app
beach
froze.
mouse.
It says that gunfire is at 99% now. Wait, I triggered it again. I'm getting nothing. Blue. Here, I'm gonna put it right in front of my face. Really? If the the light on the thing is blue, it's not it's like a solid blue. Oh. Wait, Which one? The one on the. Yeah, it's flashing green. Okay. All right, I'm gonna try racing. Oh! clean air! Oh! 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 Okay. All right. Oh, wait, it's really clean in the air. Okay, so gunfire just wasn't working. Maybe I put the cartridge in wrong. Because racing was intense. All right, let's try explosions. Nice. Ooh, that one's nice. Oh, so people can cue smells. All right, forest. Okay, that one was kind of like a little chody. I feel like that cartridge is in wrong too. All right, forest. Storm. Yeah. Ooh, that one's nice. I like that. All right, let's see if gunfire is working now. Okay. Yep. 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 And then one more time racing. Oh, racing didn't go that time. Huh. It's kind of a little spotty with whether it launches the sniffs or not. No, hell no. Wait, I want to make sure that chat can hear you because that's going to be integral to our process. Let me see. This is one sec. Okay. Okay. 1 second. All right. Voice and video. Just keep speaking. Nope. Now you're on speakers. Let me try this. Try. Okay, now you're completely gone. All right, try. Try again. Now you're gone. Damn, bro. Try again.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yes. Okay, now you're coming in through my channel. Perfect.
Okay.
But you are very dank.
Oh.
It's okay.
I can talk quietly.
It's all right. I'll turn you down. It's okay. I'll turn you down. You're very dank for some reason.
I mean, we can just whisper if that's better.
No, I'm turning you. Okay, there we go. We should be good now.
Okay.
All right.
So we're on the little box.
Oh, yeah,
the little
wow,
switch. Is
that's
it on the
very
left or
cool.
the right?
Neff.
Okay, explosion is way danker than I thought. The switch is no longer blinking, by the way, and it's on
Okay.
the left.
Which is left side for HDMI. So that should be correct.
Yeah.
So then and what color is the light on the top?
Green and red. maybe my computer is just not recognizing the other monitor.
Is it blinking or are they solid?
Solid.
Okay, then it's connected.
Okay, nice. Let me go to my settings. Let me put the smell-o-vision on the ground real quick. Ah, fucking, come on, headphones. Smell-o-vision. Display settings, right? Yeah, okay. Wait, it says there's 2 monitors. Why is the second one? Hello? What is happening? Predator, G-Sync. All right, the second monitor just turned on. No signal. Why?
It must not be passing through a signal from the little box. Maybe try turning the little box off and on again.
Disable and re-enable the monitor in Windows. How do I do that? Oh, no. Make this my main monitor. Oh, what the fuck? Oh, fuck. Oh, no. Make this my main monitor. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Okay, I'm back. Jesus Christ. All right. How do I turn this off?
Probably just unplug it.
Unplug the monitor?
Oh no, the little box.
Unplug the little box?
I think usually like if it's not working right away, the first step you want to do is unplug and plug it back in again.
Unplug. Plug back in. Turn back on. Okay, how do I make my computer no longer detect this fucking second monitor?
Well, I think you want the second monitor, right? Because you have the output.
Yeah, but it's not showing up. Remove it from devices. Click drop down and click disconnect display. That's not one of the options. Show only one. Okay. Keep changes. Oh, God. And then extend these displays? What? Oh, my God. Why isn't my second monitor showing? A restart will do it? Fuck. All right, I'm going to try restarting real quick, Haas.
Okay.
Everybody stay here. I'm sorry. Be calm, everybody. It takes a lot to smell these games.